How to create your own custom brushes in Affinity Designer, PC or Mac. You can create your custom brushes with anything, text, images, also shapes. I'm using shapes. So diamond tool. In this example, I'm just going to quickly create it with a single colour. You can vary the size. You can of course vary the colour if you wish as well. And I'm just going to add those like that. Go to the move tool and then select them. There's the move tool. And once you've done that, you can go to File and down to Export. So File and Export. Now you can set it to any size. I've got a document 1920, but you can go for say 4000. Doesn't matter. It's Affinity Design. It will size it up for you. PNG. And it's nice to have a very big file for your design. However, you need this. Selection only. I'm going to go with this option. You've got area just down here and export. Now I'm just going to save it to test.png. I'm just saving it to a PNG format. Click OK and replace. Now I'm going to remove that now. Go to the brushes panel. You can find that in View menu, Studio and Brushes. Go to the right side menu of the brushes panel. Just click there. And you can see down there, new textured image brush. That's what you want to select. Click there and select the file, test.png. You can see it there. Click open. Once you've done that, you can see it here. However, by default, it puts it at 64, which is not very good. It will also add the brush to your current category. So if you're in a category, dry media, etc., it will add it there. You can always double click and bring up the options to edit the brush. The brush editor in Affinity Designer doesn't come with a huge amount of options. You've got brush width here. I'm going to set it to about 300. Size variance, handy if you've got a pen. And also you can change the opacity as well as pressure. However, key thing here, if you just want to use this design and stretch it all the way across the design, perfectly reasonable, I'm going to go with repeat. And see what happens. You can see a preview there of your design and click close. Go to the tools panel and select the vector brush tool. Then select the brush and then also you can set the width, and I'm going to go with about 110, 120. However, what you can also do is go down here to the stroke, and you can see the stroke there has nothing, no stroke at all. Well, you can apply it now and you can see as you apply it, you get the design as you created it. If I remove that, what you can then do is go over here and you can say, well, I don't want that. I want light blue. Click close and now apply it again. And instead of red, you've now got blue. If you want to go over there, double click again, maybe go for green and click close and apply again. And you can see now you've got your green brush. If you want to add colour to it in a different way, you can always go to layer and use adjustments as well, or perhaps use layer effects. You can also create multicolour brushes. I'm going to go with stars, but you could use anything. So star and create a design now. Now I've got here a stroke with 8.5 in black. Also the fill is green. Make certain that the fill is selected. And I'm going to duplicate this design. Hold down the Alt or Option key and duplicate and resize. Again, do that again. Resize, and you can resize and rotate them and much, much more. So you've got your design there. However, create it multicolored, simply go to Swatches, View menu, Studio and Swatches, and click. And you can change the color. With the Move tool selected, select all of the shapes. Go to File and Export. PNG format, and I'm going to go with 5000. So I want to make a fairly big file, and I'm going with area selection only. Just using selection only as before, and export. And I'm going with the same, test.png. Just replace it. Delete the paths if you don't want them anymore. And then go over to brushes and go to the right side menu and new textured image brush. Select test.png and then click open. And it's stored over here. You can see it now, 64 again. Always defaults to 64. Double click to change that. In the brush editor, again, you can modify the width. That's the default. So if you want to, make it about 110, 120, up to you. Size variance, you can vary that as well, or just leave it as 0. You can also modify variance of opacity as well. And you can use stretch or repeat. This time, I'll go with stretch. Though probably repeat is going to be better. Click close. Go to the vector brush tool and then select the brush. You can see the brush there in the brushes category. Of course, you can put it in any category you want and apply. And you can see now what happens. You've got your design, but it's all applied with the current stroke color, obviously purple. So I change that. Let's just click there and I'm going to go with blue. Close. And now apply it again. You can see now it's applied with blue. However, what if you want it without that, but you want the colourful design you created earlier? Well, you can just go over here and there's a little button there. Just click that. And now the stroke has got nothing in it. And you can apply your brush. And then you can see you've got your colourful greens and blues, etc. If you decide you want both brushes, both types of brushes, stretch and repeat, go to this one, select it, right click and duplicate. And you can see you've got that brush again, double click, brings up the brush editor. And you go down here to body and select repeat. And now you can see your brush design there, click close and apply using the vector brush tool. You can also use this brush stroke as a new custom brush. If you like the design you've created, you can always use this as well. When it's selected using the move tool, go to file and export. PNG, go with 5000 and PNG format preset. Also make certain the area is selection only and export. And I'm exporting it again to test.png. Doesn't particularly matter. You could of course save it to any other file. Save, place. Remove that and now go over here to the brushes panel again and right side menu and down to new textured image brush. Select test.png and you can see your design there. Click open. To edit the brush, double click. I'm going to go with a brush width a bit bigger than that, 135. Also repeat and you can see the design there as it's repeated. And you can modify the other variances, etc. Click close. You don't have to use the vector brush tool. You can also use it with like shapes or pen tool. Just going to add a shape there. And now with that, just go here to brushes and click. And you can see the design added around this circle. And you can see the colour is this turquoise colour. That's the stroke. So click there and you can say, let's put it to blue or red. And as you change it, you can see the colour change. If you don't want any of the colour, but you just want the original, click there. And you can see now you've got your multicoloured design all the way around the circle. If you want to change the angle of the brushstroke, unfortunately, the only solution is to define the brush at a different angle. So with this design going upwards, go to File and Export, PNG again, go with 5000, PNG format, selection only, and export again. And test.png. Not the most original name, I agree. Then go over here to the brushes, right side menu, and new textured image brush as before. Test.png, click there. Now you can see by default it ends up again stretch. So double click, go to repeat, change that, and you can see your design now going upwards. And you can change the brush width again if you wish. Click close. Go to circle and then apply. You can see your design. However, it's black again because of the stroke. So if you want to change that, go over here to stroke and down here and click. And then you get your colourful design like that. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Thank you very much.